Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. The beautiful white gold is here with us today, and we're back with more Daredevil Born Again, all right? So, this is episode 8, and it's titled Isle of Joy, okay? So, last episode, we kind of got real with Muse and Heather, which was a crazy situation. It was also actually dope to see Daredevil in, like, the daytime fighting in the suit and stuff like that. I'm glad that Marvel decided to make that decision because the entire Netflix series was in the dark, which added to a lot of the cinematics and the darkness and the deepness. It kind of like is I think maybe personification of Daredevil and who Matt Murdock is. So I did appreciate that a lot, and it wasn't like a quickie. It was like a significant part of the episode, and I appreciated that. Only kind of bad side maybe is that maybe Muse left too early, but at the same time I felt like that there is other characters that have other development or deeper development than Muse, like Bullseye and Fisk, and maybe down the road even something to do with Elektra. I think it's just weird to kind of in the 4th season bring in Muse and kind of have him be the end-all be-all when you have somebody like Fisk moving around, especially when he's the mayor and doing stuff like that.
And Bullseye's still around. Like, he's not dead. He's in prison, but they could do something with that too.
I've always expected the Bullseye to be a trump card down the road. I think that's how Fisk rolls.
Muse being that over DEX, that would be dumb.
And I also feel like it's he was a rogue. Like, I think that the purpose of Muse is like the purpose of White Tiger, and is the purpose for that rollout, the purpose for his niece, the purpose for all that, the purpose also to like
I feel like
go ahead.
I feel like maybe Muse is the link. They use Muse as a link between Fisk, Matt, and a girl. Like,
in a sense,
like the triangle. Like, I feel like Muse would be like, you know, the connection and how they all figure out like, oh shit, you've been like you've been dealing with counseling Fisk and his fucking wife. You know what I mean? Right. And it's like, bitch, you Daredevil's girlfriend? She doesn't. I mean, I feel like maybe she's like,
absolutely. I still think that she's knows.
Onto it.
I think she knows. She's smarter than Karen.
I feel like maybe he's the link.
Karen is too oblivious. I think that he was just used writing wise for that. I think writing purpose, adding him or planting him grows you a lot more writing. Like she mentioned with the niece, with White Tiger, with Fisk. I also think that it kind of opened up Daredevil to kind of come back when you have a villain that is taking out 60 people. It made sense that and also the speech that White Tiger gave him in the jail cell about how he embodies it, how it's not something he chose, it chose him, and how he's watching it, and he was really onto something. You know, his niece and White Tiger both was like, you know, he was onto people missing. He was tracking that. Daredevil wasn't, and in the end, it ended up being Muse, and in the end, it ended up, you know, coming in conflict with his current relationship. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from here. Fisk has his Suicide Squad out here. I don't know if Vanessa really put the hit out on Fisk or not, or was that entirely planned all the way? Because I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that maybe that was done to take Luca out and get rid of the issue, because even after talking 2 or 3 times, once with Fisk's guy, and then they gave him the money, he talked to Fisk, that didn't go well either. Then he talked to Vanessa in that last episode, and that really didn't go as well as she thought, maybe. But maybe she did put the hit out on him. Maybe he read her. Maybe Luca read her and, you know, wasn't, you know, maybe he was right. I think maybe there was a little bit of that was right. I don't think that Vanessa was all the way cool with him coming back because of what she had built and it getting in the way with what she got going on. She knew that it was gonna get in the way somehow. On top of that, if he's gonna be married and you're gonna be the wife, but you're gonna be the gang street lord, it's gonna be real that you're gonna cross paths off the rip, especially like if Vanessa's gonna let that shit go down and Fisk is really trying to quote unquote clean up the city, or at least make it look like it. It's gonna be hard for him to do his job in a sense, so he does what he wants to do. So this is episode 8. We got 2 more episodes. I know that was a lot, but I like to recap. just get your mind thinking. It puts us back into space.
And I am caught up, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. She's caught up. So again, this is episode 8 and it's titled Isle of Joy. Sidebar, Frank is still out here too. I don't know what's up with that police Punisher force thing either. That's still kind of under wraps right now.
That symbol was on them bullets.
The symbol was on the bullets. The police have tattoos. You know what I'm saying? It's there's something going on with there, and I'm pretty sure that people within that task force are a part of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So before we get into it, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. And of course, if you want to get these early and edited with all the commentary, the link to our Patreon's in the description. And don't forget to follow us on Twitch, because of course we're not doing it over here, we will be doing it over there. All right, so Daredevil Born Again, we're almost done. We got this and then 1 episode left. All right, so I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. We back. I wonder if she has to go to trial.
She better not. That is self-defense.
I know it's self-defense, but I wouldn't be surprised if like Matt ended up having
that
to
would
help
be
her.
something, yeah.
Oh, so we might be going back to DEX then. This is definitely jail. We really might be going back to DEX.
They up there on the tower and everything.
Yeah.
Was I right? Did I call it?
I wonder what he's used for now.
Out! Usually we collect this stuff. Looks like we're traveling light today.
What?
Hands out.
Where they taking my mans? And he's a force now, bro. He got that reinstated metal in his body. They won't even give him nothing.
All he can do is work out.
Yeah.
You know I'm ESH, right?
He does look beefy.
Until my appeal, we know.
All these new terms. We used to just call it cop snitches and psycho.
What is this?
Welcome to Gen Pop, Agent Pointdexter.
Damn, they put him in Gen Pop. He gonna get out of there. He gonna run that bitch.
He's about to, yeah. Dang, they put a Ferguson on him.
Yeah, but
Put him in Gen Pop.
he gonna make it out of there. He got stuff to throw now. I bet you his ass get out of there.
President General.
Either that or like Fisk wanted him to be the leader in jail so he can have control of that too. In
True.
some form or fashion.
The funding for my Red Hook project. It's happening.
Congratulations. You deserve to be happy.
Damn, so my man ended up getting the funding after all. After that, all that pressure he was under.
That's why it's so hard to understand why you'd throw it all away.
Oh, transform, not throw it away. It's due to what you've done with our
How big his
finance
feet
and
is?
what you did with Luca.
Like I just was looking at them standing there. Like hers look normal and his are like.
Ah, so she set him up. She set up Luca.
Madison called an all-hands meeting at the office. I should be back in time for dinner.
I killed him, Matt. Do you have any idea what that felt like?
Bro, this is crazy because this is literally the same shit. Karen killed somebody. He killed somebody. I mean, she killed somebody.
Muse, to me,
Not sure you can put Muse and Daredevil in the same category.
they're just these underdeveloped boys hiding behind masks.
Pretty dark view. I mean, I think they're completely different animals. Muse tried to kill you. Daredevil saved you.
I saved me. They were both out there for themselves.
That's a good point. She ain't lying. They were both out there for themselves.
Morning, Mr. Murdoch. Is Dr. Glenn here?
Who's asking? Oh, that's him.
Damn, so I was about to say they taking it down here to Adam.
Please tell your husband. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Stop talking. I promised you I wouldn't kill him.
I didn't know.
He's not part of us.
She's right. I swear to God.
Shut up! I hear his voice. I see his hands. It's unbearable.
The mayor wanted me to deliver this to you personally.
It was from Fisk. Yikes.
And how did you or Mayor Fisk know she was staying here?
The mayor cares deeply about this city and its citizens.
Oh no. That's a good question. And Matt about find out. She gonna tell him.
Yep. Uses the link.
Heather.
Muse put them together.
Yeah.
I am better than I was.
I'm still weak off the fact that Vanessa didn't know.
She didn't have a clue.
I
didn't think so. I remember I said that.
But I didn't think, I thought she knew something.
No. When the way they were talking, it seemed like she maybe did.
Just let me go.
How do you know
You want to
him?
watch your tone?
Please just tell me. Please don't tell me Fisk is a client. You don't understand, all right? If he's in your life, he is in our life.
He's in everybody's life.
Please.
Oh, God, Matt's about to lose it.
Yeah.
I knew I was waiting on this moment, though. How he would find out. I told y'all it would be bad. It wasn't gonna happen early. It was gonna be at the worst time. It is the worst time for him to find this shit out. Because now he bet you he thinks that
Mayor
Fisk knows.
Fisk, the inaugural black and white ball, benefiting the Red Hook Port Revitalization Project. Black tie.
You're not seriously considering going, are you?
Why wouldn't I?
Because he's trying to co-opt your story. He wants to use your trauma. Heather,
my
you
vote.
must see he's trying to use you.
Matt is like, he's stressing now.
Yeah.
She has no idea. You don't know what we all have been through. You the
Man.
only one that late to the party, Heather.
Protect me from being
I
co-opted.
wouldn't trust Fisk farts. They might rob you.
Carbon monoxide.
To Dr. Heather Glenn and guests.
Yeah, okay, great.
Well, damn, Vanessa.
What? So what's...
That's her man. I don't know. I feel like because that's her man. Her husband.
Is that really though? Or was he gonna turn on her? I still don't know about Vanessa is the most mysterious person out of this whole series. I don't know what, you feel me?
Not cool.
I'm here. What's going on?
Thanks so much. Creedy, Laughlin, and McKagan are stonewalling on the financials. All legal filings are as much their purview as the client's.
No, it doesn't sound like the position of an innocent party, does it?
No, there's something else. Pointdexter. I just got a call from one of my former colleagues at the Southern District. He was moved from protective custody 2 days ago and released into Gen Pop.
Great.
The reason my friend called is that Pointdexter wants to talk with you.
With me?
Yeah.
What?
We're gonna get a
Legal
daredevil.
counsel.
We're gonna get a, yeah, he probably is gonna try. And he has the blackmail to do it.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna ask me that.
Tell me.
Mayor Fisk.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Come on.
Matt sees it. You have to see it, Matt. You have to see what's going on, bruh. It's all hitting you at once.
Today we take stock in our victories. The task force is a success.
Vigilante crime is down 30%.
Filing 13 different lawsuits over their excessive methods.
Excessive methods work.
Damn, what other vigilantes they done fucked with? Spider-Man could beat their whole ass. Where's Spider-Man at?
Oh no, Fisk. No.
Spider-Menace. Who else is out here? Luke Cage.
I think you can do more.
I'm sorry, sir. I just...
As deputy mayor for communications.
Excuse me,
What?
sir. Him?
Make sure they turn a listening ear to our agenda.
Yeah, of course.
I do believe he will be way in over his head.
Daniel's the future of this city. Why would we stand in the way of it?
I will not let you down.
You know who he's starting to remind me of?
Who?
I forget the kid that we loved from The Penguin. But they're like starting to turn into the same like person in a sense to, what was his, I can't remember his name, but the black kid that played with Oz, I feel like they're the same person in this.
Mr. Madison, we highly recommend against it.
I don't know. You two, black lady, blind dude, I like the optics. My voice should be heard.
Hey, what exactly is that voice saying?
That I had no clue, man. This whole thing is not my fault. My mother was a teacher. My grandmother was a teacher. My girlfriend's a teacher. I love teachers. There's no way that I would knowingly defraud them.
Bullshit.
Matt?
I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to defend you. One thing we do not do is subordination of perjury. It is against the law for my partner and I to put a client on the stand when we know they are lying. You, my friend, are lying. With every breath you take. Why don't you let us know when you want to make a plea deal?
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
The client was a bad idea.
Yes, but we took him, so we owe him a defense.
You want to go back in there and apologize to him?
No, I don't. I want to know what's going on. Jesus, Matt, I barely recognize you. What is going on?
We put Pointdexter away and it changes nothing. All right, we defend Hector Ayala and he's still murdered. Leroy Bradford goes away for eating a box of caramel corn. Privileged sociopath can get away with ripping off teachers. We're not serving justice here, you know? We're babysitting chaos. Us, what we do, it feels useless.
I get it. I really get it. You've been through a lot, but this can't happen like this.
Let's go.
She gets it, at least she gets it.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Well, she has empathy.
Yeah, I don't think she knows that she definitely don't know that he's Daredevil.
I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, she gets it, like, because it's coming from a play, like, she sees it.
Right.
We are babysitting chaos. We aren't doing shit. You know, it's dumb from the lawyer perspective.
You're good for the old eyes, Matt.
Hmm.
I haven't seen you since...
A funeral?
Yeah. May you always remember to forget the things that make you sad, and never forget to remember the things that make you glad.
I guess it's a good thing I can't see the place.
I've been thinking about reopening. The mayor's office has offered loans, and I'll be damned if I take a penny from that man.
Yeah. This is gonna come around and bite you in the butt.
Jerry, how'd you track me down?
Kirsten called me. She asked me to keep tabs on you.
Damn, now he got a security guard. But that's good he knows. At least he won't get in the way for real.
Talk to me, Matt. What's going on?
Well, I guess you could say the genie's out the bottle.
Fisk is making a name for himself hunting vigilantes.
You know he moved Pointdexter into general population. We missed something, Jerry. Fisk, Pointdexter.
We dug. The DA dug. Pointdexter was just trying to settle an old score with Fogg. You look like a guy who's blowing up his life.
Yeah.
You need more pain?
Yeah, he's already done it. And I don't know why he ain't he's not very understanding at all. I mean, he's acting like Foggy and him. But I don't think that anybody with a heart is gonna understand that.
O'Melveny's Foggy.
Aww.
Never finished his final round.
Yeah, but he wasn't drinking O'Melvins.
Yeah, because he was the last customer to order.
No.
Is that a clue, though?
Which do you think I serve here? I know what my people drink.
He was celebrating early. Knew the night he died, he knew he was gonna win. He knew he was gonna win and somebody silenced him. Gotta go.
Yeah, that's a good clue. So he was celebrating. Yeah. Oh yeah, that definitely made him want to sit in front of him and talk. Yeah. I bet you he gets out and puts hands on him.
Hey, well, his hands is tied up.
This got out in the middle of season 2. All right.
I didn't think you'd show. I respect
You
that.
shut your mouth. Why does Fisk want you dead? Did he hire you to kill Foggy Nelson?
You hear that? Outside, that is the roar of the jungle, counselor. Is that what I am to you? An animal?
Yeah, you murdered his best friend.
Hell yeah, you're a goddamn animal.
Who's the predator and who's the prey? I have questions too.
Everyone thought you were just a shooter on a rampage, didn't they? Settling scores, getting vengeance. But it wasn't, was it? You did it for someone. You did it for Fisk.
Another night in here, I might never be able to answer that for you.
Oh, sweetheart. You want me to get you out? You want me to file an appeal?
You know, in another life, you might be defending me. Because that's what good men do, right? Defend their worst enemies.
I'm bargaining for my life here, counselor. You want to know if Fisk hired me?
But I need to be outside.
I don't trust you for a second.
Matthew!
He started smashing his face against the table.
He started smashing his face against the table. He got it in. He wanted to stick his whole leg in his asshole. Yeah, fuck him. Damn, so Heather really is gonna go to this ball. Damn, got full security and everything. Somebody's out. I guess somebody's gonna try to kill Fisk or something. Is that what they think?
Not that I'm against you making deputy mayor. I just think it's premature.
I was really worried about us and whether we were going to be on the same side. I gotta say, I'm not worried so much anymore.
He not listening, and I feel like that he about to move up. And he might be getting too big for his britches, too. That might have been the point of that.
You know we're not exactly cool right now.
I pushed pretty hard on the task force thing, but it's a gig. Got me deputy mayor of communication.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Baby, I don't know why. Somehow, I am on the inside of this thing, and as long as I'm in, I'm gonna run like hell. I don't know, until somebody tells me to stop. How dope is this place?
I think it's hilarious how she said that he's premature, and he goes right over to have this like premature-esque conversation with someone that gets power that's premature.
Shots?
Oh. Hell yeah.
Say, I am surprised to see you.
Oh, so what's
But it best not to offend him.
And where is your better half Arthur tonight? Is everything all right?
Oh, yes.
Is her dude gonna do something? Or did Fisk get his for Vanessa?
Oh, Buddy's gonna come back and punch him.
If you weren't gonna come, I get it, but you could have at least given me a heads up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Matt gonna be there. He ain't gonna send. I'm gonna tell you right now, with him knowing, he wasn't gonna let you go there by yourself, or he watching.
Fisk and First Lady of New York, Vanessa Fisk.
Every time I see Fisk in the white suit, y'all, it just gives me chills, because from the Spider-Man animated series, but that's Kingpin all day. When I see that white suit, that's him.
One more loop and stitch, and that should do it. Stitches should come off in a week if you don't disturb them.
All right, let's get you back.
His tooth?
Yikes, he used his own teeth.
That's why his hands was...
I love the color shot right there. That was cool. But y'all, Bullseye is, I guess, free in a sense. I don't know if he can get out of there.
He's gonna get the fuck up out of there.
Wow.
Mrs. Fisk, so glad you came.
Thank you. This is, incredible.
Champagne's good, though. Cheers. Are you alone?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be.
Then we can fix that. In a heartbeat. It sounds like we should.
What? I don't like her being there and Matt not being there, and I don't like that Dex is getting out.
Dex is dressed, ready to go.
Who hired Dex?
Somebody. It's somebody's suit. Like, he took one of their suits.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm like, why? Like, I'm assuming that Dex is either gonna get out and go for Fisk or go for Matt or something. But I'm trying to figure out who hired him in the first place, because if it wasn't Fisk, then who did it? Was it Vanessa? Like, who hired him to kill Fogg if it wasn't off his own?
I wanted to thank you for how much you've helped my husband and I.
I look forward to continuing our work.
I think we've worked it out. Sins of the past are dead and buried.
Glad to hear it.
Well, enjoy the evening.
Thumbs up. I think she knows too. This is making me nervous. What was this music? Nice. Face to face. Eye to eye, there they are.
Turns out you're not the only one wearing Chanel number 5. Am I late?
Didn't even know you were coming. I texted, called.
Oh, I went to Rikers. Ben Pointdexter wanted to meet me.
What were you thinking, Matt?
I know.
Him?
Yeah, he's,
It's none of my business.
I'm sorry.
Wherever
I
you're...
apologize. Heather.
You have been checking out on me physically and emotionally.
Mr. Mayor. Oh, it's my pleasure.
Matt, you're checking out physically and emotionally, and he checks out.
As he checks out.
Listening to me, are you?
Yes, I am.
What did I say?
I'm glad we get a chance to talk. Well, I think I underestimated your tenacity pushing that Red Book project through.
It's one way of putting it. Some might say snide, condescending, even rude.
Yeah, you was a little rude last time y'all was talking.
As a matter of fact, the port project is why I wanted to speak with you. Key to the project is matching public funds with private investors. How much can I count on you for?
I have no interest
Before you continue, you are aware of of the rumors that surround you. Shall I call you swordsman? The vigilante.
Damn, so is that what Fisk, is that his gig, is like exposing the vigilantes now?
Even if I knew what you were talking about, That sort of thing would be an isolated incident.
Yet still probable cause for visit from my task force.
Is that a threat?
Merely a warning.
It was the same shit.
Yes.
Damn, we're right back at him.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
I will take care of you.
Damn, who was that? My man just snapped a quick pick of Fisk. Oh shit.
There's no pictures inside, but you knew that, right?
I know my rights.
Oh, yeah? Very good. Me too. Let me read it. I have a real hard time wiping your own ass for the rest of it.
You let that man go or I will charge you with assault.
Damn, he fried his hand. Holy shit.
Because in case you haven't noticed, I don't answer to you anymore.
What the task force is doing is dereliction of duty.
Go have a fucking canopy, Commissioner.
Damn.
See that? That's power.
Wow. It's crazy seeing Fisk's newfound power being used out here. Like, he really is back at the top.
My uncle used to say that we should speak truth to power. Is that what we're doing?
I don't know, BB. I'll try not to be an asshole.
So much mess. Then she brings up her uncle and his Fisk choked him out. Like, bruh, now you just, like, so messy.
Commissioner Gallo, I'm BB Eric.
Yeah, I know who you are.
The mayor consulted you when he formed the anti-vigilante task force.
You working tonight?
I don't know.
I read your piece on the Muse killing. That was a hell of a bit of spin, giving credit to the task force that it was Daredevil. The task force is all him. How much do you know about our esteemed mayor?
I would like to learn a lot more.
Yeah, don't be so sure. Wilson Fisk was the main suspect in your uncle's murder.
And I just said it all.
I did.
Oh, she knew?
Why do you think I'm here?
Oh.
Good for you, B.
Everything I write is under my name. So if you ever want to put anything real out there, something that puts a dent in that prick's white armor.
A Harvey dent?
Yeah, a Harvey Dent in his armor.
I have files on every crook with a badge that Fisk calls his task force.
I would really like to take a look at the sweatshirt. If you don't mind, I have to get back to work.
Yeah, I think she's at work. So now that tells us a lot that she's undercover for real.
Yeah.
And she knew that Fisk's, man, that's crazy.
I don't know what's going on with you tonight. I know you've got issues with Mayor Fisk.
But I need you to know he sought you out to get to me.
Are you listening?
Why would he do that?
Well, you know what? Why don't we go find out?
Confront the mayor at his own party?
And mental health is knowing when and where to do it.
Come on.
Thank you.
He questioning him now? Oh, man.
And he's in the white suit. No one's gonna get bloody.
Oh, and Vanessa's looking. Uh-oh.
It's time for us to take the first dance.
Yeah.
Damn it, it made me nervous. I thought, man, I'm actually surprised he didn't use the suit tonight.
He's so like...
It's hilarious seeing Wilson get a little boogie on, cut a little rug.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, with this creepy slow down music, it's starting to creep me out.
You're not making any sense.
Heather, he is a monster. No one is safe until this is done. And I'm not running anymore. You're gonna have to lead.
My man set his walking stick on a tray. Won't you need that, player? I can't wait till he gets his real stick, like in the Daredevil movie, where his stick was the weapon.
What were you looking for? Devil. Told you there'd be consequences.
If anything happens, you get out of here. Please just tell me he's dead. No.
No, not at
He
all.
escaped.
Damn, I forgot all about Bullseye. He really got out of there, y'all.
Out of there.
So he's definitely probably coming for Fisk or Matt.
That would be me,
Pointdexter killed the
though.
prison guard and used his badge to escape. I've already informed security.
Try not to draw too much attention.
Something to tell you.
Not here, not now.
Does he know Matt can hear him?
It was her.
Vanessa hired him.
Years away. And she was in charge. It was her.
Yeah, now he knows.
He's gonna kill Vanessa.
Relax.
What if I cut in?
Pleasant surprise.
Just dance with Fid. Just dance with him. Just dance with I would just dance with him. I'm not dying.
This isn't like him.
You know, it's been said that keeping secrets.
Oh no, are you gonna snitch?
Sick.
Here we go. Oh my God,
that
Dex.
Dex?
Yes.
Does he take out Vanessa though? Yeah, he might now.
If he does, this is gonna go crazy.
See, I know it was you. I just don't know why. Did he know you had Foggy killed?
Does Heather know you're Daredevil?
Have you ever wondered why Mr. Murdoch?
Damn, and snapped his. Oh, they're about to snatch. Oh.
You need to relax.
I love the way they did this.
I know. Who's he aiming at?
Yeah, they did a good job of making
Who
it.
is he aiming at?
You don't know who you're gonna shoot. Wow.
I knew that. Why every time you wear that white suit, it get bloody.
What a plot twist.
I know.
So now what is, bruh?
Now what?
Fisk don't know what to do now, bro. You mad at him?
The red.
Oh no, he's bleeding out.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
The finale on the way, y'all. All right, you guys, so welcome back. That was episode 8 of Daredevil Born Again. So, why go? How you feel?
Now what? Like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, this episode was like a lot because everything's going. Like in this episode, we got a little piece of each. Something that has had like Foggy's death. We thought it was Fisk. It wasn't Fisk. It's Vanessa. We're back to Dex. Dex freaking escapes. He shows up at this party. Fisk invited Heather and guest. He knew who the guest was. And then Dex show up at this party. And I don't know. I didn't know what to think. Like now I'm like, okay, I know where we go. I kind of called a couple things, but now it's like, now what? Because Matt just jumped in front of the bullet for Fisk. Because I feel like he knew. He knows that it wasn't Fisk that got Foggy killed. It was Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Fisk knew that she did that. Just like she probably did call the hit out on Fisk. And she just lied to his face. Like, nah, it was just set up Luca. No, bitch, you probably called the hit out on him now.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that does make it look bad. Agreed.
This was good, though. I like, oh my goodness. Your turn. Again, like.
I think that this is what season 3 is made of. I love the episodes like this. There was like 3 or 4 episodes where it's really, really season 3. And I love being in there. I love being in there. Me, like,
yeah,
antsy, scared, nervous, like, like my anxiety. Like, bro, first of all, on Twitter, there's been a lot of shots of them shooting season 2. There's like set photos of Matt and Dex and all these different characters. And I think, bro, if I saw Vincent D'Onofrio on the street, bro, I would shit myself.
I know, for real.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I saw him in real life, and that's how I've never had a meet and greet. I know people who do meet and greets, and I don't knock it. You want to see your fan favorite or director or actor or whatever the case may be, but like, bro, if I saw any of these characters that are like villains or in real life or heroes, bro, I would call them by hero. Like, if I saw Chris Evans, I'd be like, Steve?
Looking at Vincent's foot, like, I was like, on this, like, he stepped up and here's the step and like, here's his foot. Like, it like hangs off.
He's a big dude.
He's huge.
He's a big dude. It would scare me seeing him and watching this episode, seeing him like really get comfortable with his power and stuff like that. It was crazy to see him talking shit to the swordsman, hitting him with the same lines. Him and Vanessa kind of rekindling stuff.
They are nuts.
Putting Doug as like the runner-up mayor or whatever. Like, that was crazy.
Ringo Doug.
The BB info where it was like, she
the
knew,
commissioner's gone. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She knew that he was the main suspect. I didn't know she knew that, which that right there made it real
And
antsy.
she said, "Why do you think I'm here?"
And that's why I was saying, like, I could feel the mess and the vibe every time it's in the room or something's going on. Like it gives you so many things to think about. Like Matt and Heather, if this shit has already happened before. Yeah. Matt and his work and the people he worked with now, the lawyer, this shit's already happened with Foggy and Karen equals I forget the bald black guy and the girl he worked with at the office. Them two, boom, right there. And then Heather is like the relationship version of like Karen / Electra. Right. And he's trying to hide it from her. He finds out that now that Fisk is one of his clients, he's trying to tell her, no, you don't get it. Fisk will use it, but he went to talk to Dex. He wants to figure out how the hell Dex gets sent to what's his name and what's going on with that. He gets out, comes to find out it was Vanessa. And then to your point, I think that adds on to the Vanessa question. And even like I said during the reaction, out of everybody in this, she is the most mysterious one of them all. And I like how they have made her the mysterious character, because you don't know if she's lying. You don't know if she's telling the truth. You don't know if she's plotting. You don't know if she's saying certain things for certain reasons. Right. It's like she's almost like a better version of Fisk in a sense, or identical to what Fisk was when he was in the streets. And like I said before, I feel like a lot of what they got going on is going to cross paths, because Fisk is trying to make it look like he's cleaning the streets up, so he needs a lot of that street shit to calm down. But Vanessa run the streets, so what that gonna do? You know, it's already, that's why maybe Luca was right. He read her. It was like, you don't like the he back because you don't like how shit running and it's getting in the way of what you built and what you got going on. The rules, like Luca said, we like it when the rules is under your game and when you doing it, but when Fisk is here, it's a whole different ball game. And that's why Luca was willing to be like, nah, I'm here to do this now, because it's obvious that you just gonna play fiddle. In a sense, it was smart for Vanessa to really kind of take him out, but to set him up to have Fisk and them do it, it makes her look suspect to Fisk. On top of this situation now. And she might have, like when she was with Adam, she was looking at that key. So it's like, does she wanna, like, is it like underlying? Is that what she's been on? There's 3 certain moments where you could question what she got cracking. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, Matt jumps in the way, saves Fisk. So does that turn Fisk on Vanessa?
Yeah.
Also because
now that's that was probably a hit too.
I don't.
The Luca shit didn't work.
I don't know if it was a hit.
Might have.
But you can play it that way. You could play it that way. If you're mad, I would play it that way. I would play it like, nah, Fisk, she tried to kill you
twice now.
And now, like, then it's twice for him. Now that he knows of one occurrence, and he knows of a second. Even if he didn't hire, or she didn't hire him to get out and come straight there, they can make it look like it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that this was a fire ass episode. People, man, Daredevil is eating. This is one of the best shows that we've had at Disney Plus, like next to like Loki and WandaVision. But I've enjoyed it. You all let us know down in the comments how you all feel about episode 8 of Daredevil Born Again. All right, so the first 3 seasons are up in a playlist on the channel if you want to take a look at those, as well as the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. That reaction is up on the channel. Also, Born Again, all the episodes we've done so far are in the playlist, and I'll add this one to it, so if you want to watch all of them together, you can. Okay, so before we get out of here, make sure you guys are leaving a thumbs up, leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell, so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. All right, so of course we will be back with more Daredevil Born Again and other content as well. I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel, and we out.